слышала такое, то, что есть такая компания оценочная?
Оценочная деятельность – это профессиональная специализация, которая предназначена для установления различных цен либо стоимости для материальных и нематериальных объектов.
Об оценочной деятельности я знаю очень немного, потому что я с ней в повседневной жизни не сталкивалась. Что я знаю, то это, наверное, то, что эта деятельность направлена на оценку чего-либо, каких-либо вещей, материальных и, возможно, нематериальных.
Я сама с этим не сталкивалась, но мои родители пользовались услугами оценочной компании.
Когда мой отец попал в аварию, страховая компания выдала нам несколько оценщиков, и мы с ними работали.
Пользовалась ли я? Я не пользовалась услугами оценки, но, возможно, когда-нибудь к ним прибегну.
Можно все оценивать, то есть начиная от недвижимости, заканчивая с технологиями новыми.
Мне кажется, абсолютно все, кроме самих людей.
Оценивают в большинстве, в большем объеме, наверное, все-таки недвижимость, потом, возможно, машины, ювелирные украшения, какие-нибудь золотые, серебряные, возможно. Также, в принципе, любую вещь, которая представляет собой ценность.
Я думаю, развито где-то на 50%, где-то на среднем уровне идет.
Развитие оценочной деятельности с каждым годом в Казахстане набирает обороты, так как мы это можем проследить по открытию специальностей в каждом университете. На сегодняшний день очень многие университеты имеют специальность оценка, и каждый...
Я считаю, что она развита, в принципе, неплохо, потому что я слышу о таких компаниях, которые предоставляют услуги оценки, и я знакома с такими людьми, которые предоставляют эти услуги, так что я думаю, что она развита, но, возможно, не на высоком уровне, но, в принципе, она есть, я знаю.
Развиваться в нашем рынке, чтобы в Казахстане все больше было компаний оценочных. Просто и все.
Желаю специалистам-оценщикам терпения, сил и удачи во всех начинаниях.
Hello, I'm gonna ask you a few several questions. So, what do you know about appraisal? The first one.
Well, what do you know about appraisal? I think appraisal is something which is important in the business world, but can also be important for private persons as well in case of, for example, a car crash or whatever. It is, I would say, a specialization. Many people, it's not always needed in normal life. However, in important decisions, especially in business, if you want to sell, for example, a company, or if you have some real estates and you want to assess them and sell them, it is always needed.
Then, in your opinion, how well appraisal is developed in Germany?
Well, in Germany, I guess it's pretty good developed. So, yeah, I think if I need to evaluate an object, a real estate, to evaluate any object, there are different companies, especially often online, but also with agencies. If you have like real estates or bigger objects, and there are many specialists. Normally, it's like a specialist work, so people are specialized in art assessment, the other ones on real estate, the other one for car accidents. I guess most people have their majorities, have their focus, and but generally in Germany, it's like I would say you can find for everything an agency or a way to assess the object you want to assess.
The next question is, have you ever used appraisal services in Germany?
Well, as a business person, no. For my startup, I have not needed the service yet to evaluate my company. However, as a private person, yes. Since I came up with the car accident, you can imagine there was a car accident. It was not me. One of my best friends crashed my car, and since it was a rather old car, I had problems to figure out how much this car still was worth. It had many kilometers. However, it was in a perfect condition, though I was not sure, and to find the right way, I said I will use a service on that evaluation portal, where I entered my data and I spoke as well with the person, sent some photos, and based on all the information I gave them, they gave me a first estimation and a specific price as well. How much, not price, a value, specific value, how much my car was valued. So for this I needed it. And in general, like my parents, I know my parents, for example, also used the service in this area for our real estates, to figure out, to have a look on the development of our real estates. And yes.
And in your opinion, what else can you assess in this whole world?
Well, I think pretty much everything, I guess. I watched a TV show where it's quite common, known in Germany, where people come with everything from old mugs and knives or pictures to cars and whatever, and they want to know the value of it, and there are always specialists which were able to figure out a value of this object. So I guess pretty much everything. It's just a matter of finding the right person or the right agency to really being able to evaluate the object. But yeah, there is, I guess, nothing what you can't evaluate, at least. If it's the price in the end, the real one, or somebody is able to afford it, is another thing. But evaluation is, I guess, possible in every case.
Alright, and the last question for you is, what can you wish for young appraisers, for example, to me?
Well, I guess this is an interesting field of study in the moment, since the world goes more global and also online. We can see that the evaluation of mobile companies, apps, whatever, those startups in the digital world gets more and more important, but even more and more harder. So I think it's still getting more and more interesting to in this field of studies. However, I would recommend to really specialize in one, to focus in one direction. But I think this is a job which will only get more and more important, so I think you chose the right field.
Good. Thank you very much for this kind of short interview.
You're welcome.
And good luck for your business. And use assessment services, use appraiser services.
I hope soon.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye, bye.
Alright, so I think that the profession of an appraisal, like that industry is like very relevant and still important to US industries and like industries around the world today, because like you can measure the worth of your asset in like an accounting field, and it's always good to kind of know how much something is worth. And
I've never used an appraisal service, but I do know the importance of it. People like need to understand what their assets are, and like especially like the real estate industry, like it keeps a balance between like what people should sell their properties for and what they should receive back.
What can I say? You only live once. Do it big, get in trouble, it was still fun. You object, you never been on the real run. Back and forth to the plug, to the deal's done.